Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to set it up just a little bit different today inside of the studio. Today we're going to talk about social media, the necessary evil of social media, the pros and the cons, and the good and the bad, and everything else about it. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So it's the 2024 going into, right now it's December, and it's one of those things in life where the times have changed so much, and I might just be dating myself by how old I am, and I get it, but it is very, very difficult nowadays to not be able to do a job like I do creative-wise and not have social media. I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I do not have people that work for me. I have hired people in the past to work with me and for me and behind the scenes and stuff like that, but I just haven't, I just can't on the wedding day remember to take that 3 to 5 seconds of a video clip so I can use it for my reel later on. And I don't remember those things. When you're focused on the bride and groom going in for that first kiss, you're not like, reaching for your cell phone to try and, get a clip of that. So as a photographer, there's a little bit of that drawback when it comes to, how do I approach this? So I think in 2024, I'm going to have to kind of, figure something out when it comes to social media, hire a third person to come along with me just for behind the scenes, and do some video clips for me, taking pictures of me or video clips of me working, laying down on the ground, doing the things I got to do, interacting with the bride and groom. I love those shots when you're turning the camera around and the bride and groom are looking at the back of your camera and they see the shot that you just created. So I love shots like that. I can't do that if I'm in the frame. So the pros and cons to it and the benefits. The benefits are social media is for the most part free. LinkedIn's free, Facebook's free, Instagram free, if you're not boosting your posts and things like that. So for me, I've taught a lot of different, I am by no means a guru of social media at all, but I have taught quite a few people how to do an Instagram reel, and just being conscious of taking 3 to 5 seconds of a video clip and then saving it to your phone, and then coming along another time. And I do it, pretty much during the getting ready, and then I do a little bit at the ceremony, and then I do a little bit at the formals. That's when I forget. And then I do a little bit at the reception. But it's not always easy to be able to remember to do some stuff like that. So there's like it's that pros and cons of like, hey, how do I, figure that out? Or what do I do? And it's just, one of those things in life that you just got to figure out and find the balance in. So that's the hard part about it, is just finding the balance. So I'm always trying to figure out, what would be the best way to do that. So because if I have the need, I feel like other creatives, videographers and or photographers have needs also. When you're shooting with 2 people, it's easy to just say, oh, there he is right there, click, and I take a picture of my second shooter taking a picture of something. So does that second shooter remember to do that of me? And I don't need pictures of me with my 70 to 200 taking pictures and things like that, but I want it for the interaction because I want to show my brides and grooms how hands-on that I am. So you need that in there. So when it comes to making reels and things like that, I've come pretty accustomed, nothing big fancy or anything like that, no big transitions and things like that. But you almost have to think, it's not just like click, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then stop. For me, I'm trying to add movement to, like a videographer would, movement to my shots, whether it's coming in really close and then backing away, kind of thing like that, or going in a zoom, pan, and things like that. So I'm kind of learning a little bit when it comes to that, and I'm trying to figure out a better way to do that. So this is going to be a short one today. Let me know how you guys feel. I mean, to post things on social media when it's free, it's so beneficial to show people what you do. I'm a visionary, so I take visual images and I want people to see them, and that's what I want them to see. So it gets pretty difficult sometimes to be able to remember to do the clips and remember to do the behind the scenes and still be the person in the front taking the images and directing. It's not just, hey, I forgot to take a video. I'm directing, I'm lining up people, I'm watching the room, I'm scanning the room, I'm always doing something with, my mind that I don't think of video clips. for Instagram. So let me know, would you guys struggle with the same thing? Do you feel like there's a need? I'm in Western Massachusetts. I feel like there's a need in Western Massachusetts for a content creator with just specific instructions of behind the scenes. I'm going to come take pictures of you just behind the scenes. I'm going to come take video clips of you just behind the scenes. Turn those clips over to you and then let you create your own Instagram, let you create your own reels, your own stories, your own behind the scenes, create a separate folder, anything like that. So if that's something that you guys are in the, feel like there's a need for, I'm definitely looking into it because I feel like there's a need here in Massachusetts. And I feel like it's something that in 2024, if I'm not doing a wedding, I want to be able to go to other photographers' weddings or other DJs' weddings and follow them along and do some clips for them and see how beneficial it is, because when you're trying to run a whole timeline as a DJ, the last thing you remember to do is you got another song coming up. You got to watch that list for when that next thing is going. You don't remember to pick up your phone. And so there's benefits to doing that. So if you guys are struggling with the same thing, what are your thoughts behind it? Are you in for, being on social media and doing that, which I am, but I'm trying to find the balance. I don't want to, when it comes to, I want to use my phone for what it's used for. I want to use my email and my computers and things like that, what it's used for. But then there's times where I just like, oh my God, I just need to disconnect. And, that's why I go on cruises, because there's no cellular phones. I literally disconnect for 7, 8, 9, 10 days with no internet. And when I come back, yes, there's a crap ton of things that I have to do business-wise, but for me to rejuvenate myself, I need that option of just disconnecting when it comes to that. But on the everyday basis, I'm sucked into it. I try not to stay on my social media as much as possible. I try and just do a couple of things, check in on a couple of things, see if there's any brides getting married, drop my name. My name gets mentioned a few times in other posts, so I got to go acknowledge that, reach out to the person. So there's pros and cons to it. The pros is, you got to go get out there and have those leads coming in and putting yourself out there on social media. The con is it does take time. And it's one thing that I'm trying to hold very dear to me in 2024 is taking the time to acknowledge time. I want to be aware of where my time is going, where it's being used and utilized, and where it's being wasted. So that's my thoughts on social media. I feel like it's a necessary evil. So let me know what your thoughts are. Are you in favor of it? How your thoughts are about it, and what your thoughts about hiring a content creator to kind of go behind the scenes and help you with one less thing that I have to worry about. Yes, there's going to be more images and clips I have to deal with afterwards, but I'll have them. I can take care of them during the week. I don't need them for the day after the wedding. I can use them 2 months after the wedding. Hey, look at the wedding I did 2 months ago. So thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below about what you guys do. Is it a necessary evil? Are you for it? Are you against it? And what do you guys do to kind of find the balance? I'm not good with just shutting my phone off and walking away. I do at nighttime, but that's it. So maybe that's just me. What do you guys do? So thanks for coming back to the channel. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.